morning. Happy Sunday. Morning. We've had quite the sickness around here. Just the gift that keeps on giving.
I think I'm over it.
Do you?
I know. I mean, I think that, and then I have, you know, the night from hell. Oh.
Yeah, this one really gets you in the nighttime. Hey, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are PM Artist Studio.
Hey, hopefully that was pretty good. I think our ears are...
My hearing is all messed up. This ear is completely gone.
Oh, goodness.
I feel like I'm shouting down a tunnel.
Yeah, I got stuffy. Yeah, so we'll be coughing, sniffling, and all that good stuff. Just to, you know, give you a warning.
Coughing.
You got your stuff. Hey, I've got some of these lollies. Izzy wasn't too keen on them, but they're throat soothing.
It isn't my throat, really. It's
mine
bronchial.
tingles. Well, I know, but this helps with the little tingle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll holler at you if I need one.
Oh, Fran says that was a great jingle.
That was a great what?
A jingle.
Jingle, okay.
We're so happy you're back, Fran. We missed you.
You are always missed.
Yeah, and I think Lynn, our Silver Granny and Grumpy Gnome have been hit with the sickness. Lisa's finally over hers, I think. Anyone else out there?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Is it... So, Heike from Germany. H-E-I-K-E.
Heike.
Heike?
I think so. I think you pronounced the second vowel.
That makes sense. But, you know, we've been wrong before.
Boy, isn't that the truth?
Hello to all. Oh, I needed to do the... Sorry. I need to do the hellos. Let's do that. So, good morning to everyone here. If you haven't given those thumbsy upsies yet, please do say hello in the chat, because otherwise we don't know that you're here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring that bell, you'll get notified. Or join the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, because we'll notify you over there. Yeah.
If you don't want to be notified, please don't sign up.
Yeah, because that's part of what we do over there.
Yeah.
There's a little, you know, misinformation about all that.
It's a blanket mailer.
Yeah, so, okay. Good morning to Anne, Anthony, Art Curious, that's Miriam, Darcy, Dana, Devin. Devin is Yolande, Diane Bell, Estella, Fran on the Edge, Heike, Jolyn, Joni, Judy P, Karma. Well, Carrie Griffiths just popped in there. Carol, hello, Carol. It was nice seeing you over in Devin's stream the other day, yesterday, in fact. I need to show you that. Devin did some kick-ass.
I've been working on my scarf.
I know you have. And making food and things. And being sick.
And being sick.
Okay. Sorry.
I have a lot on my plate.
Karma, Carrie, Christy Meese is here again. I'll tell you, you're becoming a regular, Christy. I love you. Linda Renz, she's my best friend from 4th grade, if you want to know why she's getting a little special shout out there. Lisa Mingus, Lori Paul, Marta, Michelle Saka, hello. You seem to be new, I think. Nightbot is the one you want to watch for in the chat. She is very helpful at the prompt of our mods, so she will give you information. And yes, we call Nightbot a she. Sandy Kirkland, Sherry, Silver Granny, Sirius, Hecka, that's Lisa, Stephania, Stitching Arc, that's Paula, Susan Dufresne, the Shelly Studio, and Trish Coogan, and welcome Shelly Studio. What's your first name? Or is it Shelly? And you're just the Shelly Studio.
Could be her last name.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going with, but then I was like, well, that might not be. Maybe it's, you know, she's Shelly at the Shelly Studio. I like that. That would be cute. All right. Whew. That was a lot of breath for me. So, I'm going to go topside. Hopefully this is going to work.
Yeah, I've got some prints to pull.
Switched up cameras. Let's, fingers crossed.
We might use some of them today.
Hey, it's up and running. Woohoo!
What is it?
The camera. I was sitting here thinking, well, I hope. I did turn it off. So, what do you guys think of this? Does it look crisp and different and lovely? And then does P look crisp and different and lovely? That's the old top cam that's on the P cam. My iPhone is now the new top cam. I think it looks awesome. Because I kept getting these notifications with the new update that I could do that. And so I was like, well, heck, why am I not doing that? Let's see if I can make that happen.
Do I need more? Do I need to turn on that top?
See, it's a beautiful, beautiful camera we got on the top side there. Just let it be.
Let it be. Okay.
Let it be.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to put anything else on the plates today, because I don't want a bunch of mucky muck out here dragging my prints through the, you know, slime and...
Oh, good morning, Kim Diane. Welcome to you. I believe you are new. Margle Shelley. Well, welcome. I should probably write that down. I may forget that. I have to say it a few times before I can totally remember it sets in. I've got a bit of a foggy brain today.
This is the one we were concerned about stuff coming off.
Devin, it has everything to do with settings. Your camera gear and all that is what it is. I mean, obviously there's going to be some glitchy things. I mean, obviously we've had that. We've proven that in the last couple weeks. But I think a lot of your issues that you're having have to do with, like, you need a streaming software, and it comes down to the settings on that. And I think with StreamYard, when you have the free version, you are very limited. Like, it sets you at 720 no matter what. So you're not streaming like full strength. Sorry guys to go into this, but I know that Devin was kind of stressed about it and all. And if you want to chit chat about it, I can, you know, let you know what we have ours set at. But yeah, I mean, I'm loving this. I've never seen, don't tell P that it's, she didn't want this on her face because it was so, like, high res. I don't blame her, because I remember when I switched, when we got this iMac, I was like, oh wow, I need to start wearing makeup, because this is like,
I can't believe you're telling me this now.
No, the P cam, that's why I put the one that has a little softer, it's on your face. But the top cam is giving us all the goods.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know. I was ready to come over there and smack you about the neck and shoulders. I'm not feeling very good anyway, so I'm a little on the grumpy side. This is not today to poke the bear.
Okay, don't poke the bear. And I've noticed with this cough thing, you know, I've got the Heathcliff, you know, the...
Yes, the panty. And then sometimes it whistles.
I'm wheezing.
I'm going, what? You know, it wakes me up and I'm going, who is whistling? And then I breathe and it's me. It's driving me crazy. And then there's the death rattle.
We're so much fun today. Hi, guys. If you haven't given those thumbsy upsies, please do. It gets better from here.
Hopefully. Well, it can't get much worse. Yeah. I guess we could all just fall over here and pass out, and you could hear us wheeze, crackle, and whistle.
Wheeze, crackle, and whistle.
Okay. All right, back to this. Now, are you finished?
I think so. I didn't do, like, you know, we do a giveaway. We do all these things. Keep an eye on the chat. That information will be there. God. Woo, this is gonna be good. Okay, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
All right. I remember when I put this down, and remember that copper that I used was, I think it was the Deco Art. No, it wasn't, because it's darker than that, but maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wished I'd really made more of a mental note of that. But anyway, it's one of these cheap paints. And it didn't get a lot down here on this end. And I said, you know, I really hope there's enough there to pull that. Y'all remember me saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there wasn't. But it's still a mighty fine print.
Oh. Oh, yes.
And some is still left on the plate.
Fran, I see that. Yes, maybe we can work out something there. They want a little workshop with me on...
With what?
Just, you know, setting up YouTube. And I mean, I can only help you with Streamlabs Desktop, because that's what I run. So if you're interested in that, it's a heck of a lot cheaper than if you go full-blown StreamYard. But StreamYard, the freebie thing, it's hard to resist. Because, I mean...
Yeah.
But I think Streamlabs Desktop has a free version, too. I think. Really, the only thing I signed up for was to be able to or that I went to the paid version is mainly to do the dual streaming, which was all with Facebook and their stupid setup thing, that it only allows you to schedule 24 hours in advance. I'm like, well, what kind of freaking scheduling is that? That's a bunch of nonsense. So if I wanted to schedule my streams, I couldn't do both. You know, for it to then hook into the right. You know, yeah. Sorry.
I'm not sure what the logic behind that one was.
It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's my bag I was looking for.
Yeah. But I didn't. Yeah, we've used it maybe twice.
You used what?
The dual streaming.
What are we doing right now? What do you call this?
Streaming to YouTube. We don't stream to Facebook and YouTube.
Oh,
Remember when we were...
Facebook sucks. That's just not...
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, whatever.
It's not the place to do things.
But I think there are, like, additional settings and things. I don't know because I've only stayed on the paid, so I don't know that much.
Yes,
but I know it's a heck of a lot cheaper than StreamYard.
Okay.
So there we go. Sorry.
All right. Back to this. Why did this stay on the plate? Because there wasn't enough paint on it in that spot to pull it. And you know, this is a lot of times you really have to pay attention when you're pulling from a plate that has multiple layers. That's why I emphasize, get down in there. This is one of the reasons I don't use the metallics a lot on that last pull layer, because you don't have time to wiggle about and get it where it needs to go. And I just went ahead and put this down because I knew if I didn't, I was going to start pulling paint up rather than putting paint down. I hope that makes sense. But I still think this is a mighty fine print, and I think I can work with this and put something else down here that makes that less glaringly obvious. Anyway, that's my thought on that. Oh Lord, just about had a crashing situation over there. Now I do have some prints that need something put down on them, but I just don't.
You need to get down on it if you really, really want to.
I'm not going to, because I want to do the prints. I want to go through and talk about my rationale. Oh, I think this is lovely.
Darcy, you're rocking it, girl. I noticed that that's what you were doing. She's closed captioning for everyone. She's typing up what... Oh.
Well, bless her heart.
You really don't have to do that.
Thank you. That is really sweet.
You make her cry.
She's our closed captioner.
She loves some closed caption. That like she lives.
I do.
On closed captioning. I love closed captioning because at night I can, you know, just rather than listening to things, because I can't always hear it even in my earbuds or whatever, because a lot of times I'm just laying in the bedroom because, you know, if the baby wakes up and nobody's around her, I don't know. Poor thing. She's just going to be traumatized.
Yeah, she has some abandonment issues.
She really does, and I don't understand it.
She's only been left once in her entire existence.
Yeah, and not like, you know, for long, and never without anybody. It's just, you know.
Never.
What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
Look at that print. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to keep that now. We're going to work on a mat for that, because I think we've got some. And look at that nice clean plate. That's the other thing that could have occurred with that pull off.
Yeah.
Is that the plate wasn't clean. Oh, here's another one. Oh, fingers crossed.
Ooh. Well, that one's not available anymore.
And remember, this is a combination. Oh, see that little doohickey there? Combination of red iron oxide and the bronze or copper. So it's very red. I should turn it around. It just goes like this. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is.
Beautiful colors. Let's put that over there. Maybe use that.
I'm loving the fact that everything's so nice and crisp. It's gonna autofocus. I mean, I'm sorry. Just, woo, having a loving on it moment here. I gotta, sorry. Runny nose.
Oh, and I should tell you, Mariah ordered this because we're getting low on our. We had to. We have this. Oh, I don't know. It's a fancy.
Yeah, the
carving
forks.
board that she put
Oh,
my oil down.
Yeah, so.
And I said, well, let's order some plain oil. Doesn't have any flavoring in it. And let's add our own. And we were thinking about vanilla bean. You know, using a real vanilla bean. The problem with that is I was concerned that there would be fibrous matter
Or
within.
even, some, 'cause it's
Yeah, when you scrape it off, you've got little chunks of this and that. And
kind of gooey.
kind of gooey, and I didn't know how well it was going to
Yeah.
integrate into the oil, and I don't want any gooey stuff on my plate. Thank you very much.
So anyway,
she ordered some cheap oil. Well, it's not cheap, but economical, and it was a lot less than the fancy.
I basically got 2 for the price of 1. Now, it doesn't have the nice smell, but then what I ended up doing, so this ended up upping the price of it anyway, but I figured that, we could use it for baking. They make a clear vanilla
Extract.
Yeah, thank you. We'll get through this together.
Now we got some little little bits and remnants.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, I was thinking the essential oil, but some of that is really, really like it's a very heavy scent because it's meant to be. Like it's a concentrate. And I was going more for a little bit versus a lot. But I wonder if the extract even smells, now that you guys mentioned that.
The what?
I wondered if, the extract is more about taste and not about smell. So I don't know if it is...
Oh, that isn't necessarily true. The olfactory is always involved in taste.
Well, yeah. So it'll be interesting. Oh, did we say that we're going to be showing us matting some stuff today? Did we talk about that?
I don't think we did, but you can talk about that one. I'm thinking this
that
is
goes with my scarf.
a mighty fine.
This is my Marsha Markle scarf.
And this is my Patricia Carmichael scarf.
Her
It's
Jedi.
made from cheesecloth that you use to wipe down your cabinets after you sand them lightly. And there's lots of slow stitching here. And I have to stitch them up every now and then because they develop a hole. Can you see that?
Karma says the extract smells wonderful.
I think so too. I mean, I'm just thinking about the ones I know about.
Oh, Anne says soak the vanilla pods in vodka about 4 weeks. Then strain it. Why would you strain it? Why don't you just drink it? Being funny.
So then you would have vanilla extract.
Basically, yeah. We probably do it in the Everclear and get it done up right.
Yeah. Probably cut down on the wait time.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know drinkability wise.
No, you don't
I
want to be
think
shooting
you want to
that.
be
Ugh.
drinking that stuff.
It's terrible.
Oh. All right, look at that. Nice texture going on there. It came off the plate beautifully. Hey, you can't beat this stuff right here. And look, I've got a trinket on the lid.
It was a camouflaged one.
Lucas Krill Pastos Beige.
Pasto.
Plus Amsterdam Extra Heavy Gel Medium. Plus Triple Thick Brilliant Brush on Glaze. Deco Art. Plus Retarder. This...
It's more. Just start having those roll out.
Yeah, long list. I can't put anything else on there because my label's run. I probably got enough room for one more ingredient. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is a pulling machine. You have anything down that's questionable, this will do it. And remember, I was concerned because I had a pretty thick underlayer there. Mm-hmm. that I had put down and then put the stencil on top of. Then we did multiple layers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a beautiful pull, and I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
It's always good to be pleasantly surprised.
There you go, Darcy. That was a very. She said, yeah. Previous mix is a pulling machine. So that you could like see on the screen and read. You didn't have to type that. Yeah, you're doing awesome. I feel like I should send her something special.
Yes, I think you should.
She's working hard. I'm just, man.
All right, we're going to see if we can loosen this stuff up. And the edges here. I'm feeling this rather densely populated. Oh, I didn't like that sound.
No.
Maybe it's going to be okay. Hear it?
Oh yeah, you're leaving. Well, this is.
But it's good because what I'm leaving behind
That's gonna be some good
is the
shadowy
in-between part of the blue.
It is. How interesting is that?
Isn't it?
That's not ever happened.
No, not that perfectly.
No.
Now look at that.
Huh. Cindy Shure, hello, by the way. She used a bit of orange essential oil. And it's nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
I love orange essential oil. I'm a big fan of it. And if you mix it, so either orange patchouli or lime patchouli is fantastic. It's one of my favorite things. My friend used to mix this spray up and I was in love with it. Remember that? And she found it in some book. So it's not like, you know.
It had bergamot.
No, I like the bergamot stuff too. But it gets a little, I mean, bergamot is one of those.
Yeah, a little goes a long ways.
Long way.
No, that's an ingredient that's in Earl Grey tea. To give it that flavor. Ooh, got a little lifty there.
And everybody is saying yes, the vanilla does smell. Booger boo.
Oh, well.
Well, it's crusty.
Yeah,
It's looking
we've
rustic.
got this piece here.
And that's, I don't think that's, is that due to the stencil butter? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is. Okay. But again, very interesting that...
I'm going to try to get this to go back into the thing here so that I can actually
Get it on the next
use
one.
it. Come on. There we go. All right. I can use this for something else. This is cool. Look at this. Can you see the little lift-offs there that I'm going to have to glue down?
Yeah.
But that's all right. It's still, I think it's still an interesting print.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea. Diane says, I wish they could do something with the smell of CBD. But I was thinking, what if you mix that in with your...
What is it?
Your plate stuff as much as you touch your plate. But I guess that would be a bit
What
of a
are you talking? I can't hear you.
CBD oil.
Why would you do that?
Well, no, I know. She's saying she wishes that they could put some stuff, smelly good stuff.
Oh, smelly good stuff in CBD oil.
I hadn't noticed any smell with it really that was...
Yeah, it didn't. Mine, the one I have, is not too.
We don't get the real stuff here, though. Because it's Texas.
Texans just go to Oklahoma to get their weed.
It's true.
Okay, I've got some stuff on the plate, but I don't know why I didn't think to put down. I don't know. I've been focusing on the scarf.
Yeah, I'm sure. Jacqueline says, oh, and hey, by the way, thank you so much, Jacqueline.
Oh, yes, and I want to talk about those.
Yeah.
I've got them wrapped up because I had to clean off my thing here.
I was wondering why there's all...
And you know what happens when we clean off
She wrapped
things.
a present for herself.
I did, because I wanted to talk about this. I don't know what the price of these little jobbers are that you sent us, Jacqueline. Jacqueline.
But you like them?
But, oh, yes. And I want to talk about that because not all sponges are created equal. I'm here to tell you. And so I've got these here. And you'll notice they're a little bit different color so you won't get them mixed up.
Oh.
They're nude. All right, this is the cheap stuff. And this will work. If this is all you can get, it'll work. This isn't, pardon me, this is another makeup sponge from Mariah. And it's almost as dense. But you can see the squeeze factor here.
Darcy says those are like the sponges that came with her pan pastels.
Oh.
So, I guess that's the one that they recommend. That style of, it's a thick.
It's very thick, but you can come almost there with these little, I don't know. These two are very similar.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, our sponges came with some mixed in that are very similar to the ones that Jacqueline said.
Yes, very much so. And I don't know what the price is on these, but I would imagine they're a little, you know, these people that specialize in their stuff, they're very proud of it. And it is, this is the texture of the sponge that you want. But I would say look to this, which is almost, and I know these are a lot cheaper than these.
Hey, Angela.
I don't know what the price is. But anyway, I thank you because I certainly will use these. And I'll probably be a little more circumspect about, you know, washing them out. Rather than just pitching them over in
Hey, and I think they're closing the other Tuesday morning.
Really? Mm-hmm. The really nice one over there on... Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking that because that's where we got the big bag of sponges before.
Well, I think we need to go there.
Check it out.
Along with everybody else.
Oh, I was going to say, it's probably cleared out at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you thinking about me, and I shall certainly use those.
She says, yes, they are the Pan Pastel.
They're the Pan Pastel brand. Okay.
Or, yeah, I guess, yes.
Yeah. Well, I just about guarantee you that those are probably pretty pricey. Because they've individually packaged them. They're extremely dense sponge. So, you know.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to buy 400, there you go. All right, I have to show you this before I get all the rest of this stuff out here.
Oh, yes, Michelle. She's just lazy.
What?
About cleaning them.
Yeah, I am. And you know, I'm sorry about that, but...
Oh my gosh. She has some character flaws.
I do. Very few, but, you know.
Shouldn't I tell that story about my grandmother, Inga? So I didn't know my grandmother very well. This is my dad's mother. She wasn't exactly the nicest person. Yeah, or actually, she's still alive, I think. I don't know.
I doubt that she's watching.
Yeah, she definitely isn't watching. She came to visit. She came to visit my dad and his wife. She really liked her for what, you know. I mean, not for whatever reason.
She did not like me.
No. Like my mother. Anyway, so we go to dinner, and this is when I was smoking. This was many, many years ago. And so, as we were coming out, because I was very stressed about the whole thing anyway, she says, "Oh, you smoke." And I just turned around to her, holding my cigarette, and I said, "One must have one character flaw at least." Walked off. Woman. Made me feel really good. I love that story. Makes me feel powerful and, like, you know.
Oh, like, she was...
yeah, you should judge me, lady.
She was such a piece of work. Such a piece of work. Okay, well, you can't choose your relatives. Here we go. I had to show you this brilliant. These people. Now, if you want to order some stuff, and you want it to come without nicked up, dog-eared corners, these people got it down. It's Matt Ward and More, the online retailer of custom matting and frames.
Okay, Colleen, she wants to know, so what is the reason to use stencil butter? You've seen many prints stick in the last few days. And remember, in the very first stream, we said that was going to happen. We expected it. So, it's kind of one of those things. It's, you know every product, know what it's going to do, and use it to your advantage. It leaves a really cool distressed print. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know that it's all going to come off. But yes, the condition of your plate is probably going to be indicative.
Paramount.
Yes, to
Paramount
how much
of importance
of it is going to stay or go. Plus, we have kind of left it on there for a few days. Like, you know, for real. A few days.
Yeah,
Probably
since Thursday.
Would have pulled off a little, you know, you want it dry.
Yeah, there is that magic moment
window.
there.
Yeah, the window of time where it makes more sense to pull something. Because you have to think, when a print sits on the plate longer, it is taking out the oils in the plate.
Yeah, and you can actually see it on your paper.
It will suck it through. So, you just want to make sure. Look at that. See that?
All right, now see how they had wrapped,
Hi, Michelle.
and then they secured them with that water activated tape. Really like that box.
Violet. Yeah,
It's a nice box.
well, somebody who orders one of the big prints will probably get it. It will not be staying here as a, you know, collection.
Tosser. She's a
I'm
tosser.
a tosser. If anybody didn't know, I'm a tosser.
But I think every hoarder should have a tosser in their life.
No doubt. It's a yin and a yang.
Certainly is.
Somebody to
because
contain
I,
it.
I will admit, you know.
Hey,
And,
Marcia.
and then you can have somebody else who has absolutely no guilt at all about putting it in the... Well, I'm hoping she puts it in the... I want to say compost, but that's not the right place. That's where the veggies go.
Oh, see, Michelle says that she wished her mat boards were packed like that from Blick, banged up on all four corners. I'm telling you, hey,
yeah.
and what is really cool about this place? I think Blick does this too, with a price break on multiples, but you can customize it fully, and then they even give you discounts on that. So the more you order of something, so kind of gather some things up, and then place your order, so that way you're really getting the best value for it. And I think they do free shipping on $75 or more.
And it's really, they're high quality.
Kayla!
Yo-ho! Okay, I'm not going to make the rest of those come out because I don't want to do those first. I want to do these little ones because I'm very excited about these little ones.
Yes.
And if you're going to order a mat, and I know this seems like I'm really taking, I just want to be careful because I do not want to cut these lovely things that we've
Purchased.
and you know and
I think,
thought long and hard about purchasing.
I think they're pretty good about, also there's usually a board in there to protect it, because
Plus, I can use this
actually,
nice
Darcy,
paper.
it's on Mat Boards and More. That's where these are from. I think Michelle was saying that hers that came from Blick were, all dinged
See,
up.
look, they arrive in pristine condition, no dinged up edges. They have a nice little bevel on them.
I like this color. This was the gray. They didn't have the mist that we had before, so this was my option. I didn't want to go stark white because I feel stark white is kind of...
I'm not a big fan of stark white. All right, I did wipe this thing down. So, but I didn't replace it. I asked Mariah, I said, do you think that's necessary for what we're doing today? And she said, no, I don't think it is. So we're going to pull out these little jobbers because I think these are so cute.
Well,
and we've never had any in the shop
this size.
this size. So here we go.
That's because they're wonky little ones, and I was like, hey.
All right, look at this. This is perfect because now I still have room to sign in the margins of, oh, beautiful, Mariah. I love it.
And this is also why I didn't want to get a stark white, because when you try to put white to white,
it never matches up anyway.
right. So you might as well
Just
go a
best-
shade.
Yes. And make it obvious that there is a difference there. And I love that. Okay, I'm handing this across to you.
Oh, I'm eating my lollipop to keep myself from coughing.
And I'll just hand you this so you can keep them inside there if you want to take them downstairs and
Oh, you don't
tape
want
them.
Oh, okay. We're just showing. I guess we're not gonna, I mean, you guys get it. We're gonna tape it on there. And P will sign them. I love that one.
I just love
It's
this.
darling.
It's adorable. I really like it a lot. And even that, you know, little. And this here, I don't, you know, I really love it. I love everything except this. And I'm going to fix that.
Do it.
You want me to do it right this very moment?
I think you should do it right this very moment.
Right this very moment in time? With my limited supply of... Okay, so I know I've got yellow there, and I don't even have it. Yeah, I do. Look at these. Well, I mean, this is getting down to the nubbins.
Nubbins.
Okay, very lightly, very lightly. Especially with the yellow. And you might want to go ahead and put that someplace else, just in case. You know, kind of a little bit of a...
Make sure people know you didn't really mess it up.
Okay. Then we're going to go in with the dark... Oh, please tell me I have indigo. I do.
Hey, Pat.
Lightly, lightly. I'm probably not going to make it go away all the way. And this is really tricky down here. And I always pull a little bit out to the side just because I can. All right, and we've got purple. That's not what I want. Hopefully I've got some Tuscan here somewhere. Good God almighty, I can't believe it.
This is funny. I can't wait for your answer. Are those P's favorite colors in the caddy?
No, these are the ones that Izzy left me.
That's what I thought the answer was going to be.
Yeah, okay, so I don't have Tuscan, and we're just going to have to use crimson. I'm just putting a little bit of that in there, because I do know that there probably is a little bit there. And we're just going to keep working on this until... We don't have any of those up here, do we?
What? Do you want me to go get the box?
Well,
you know it's a hot mess
of other stuff.
And she doesn't keep things in their colors. She even did that. I mean, God bless you. She doesn't do a lot of things, but she keeps her pencils sorted.
You want your pencils pretty sharp. And remember, I haven't come in here with,
Hello, Niecy.
I haven't come in here with, what do you call that, texture gesso.
Yeah, the clear texture gesso.
So I'm kind of, you know, working with a bad surface. It's pretty slick. But like I said, I'm just trying to...
Hello,
mitigate that big old line. Oh, that was kind of a bad move there. Oh, well, that's all right. We'll just, if you get your color down and it's too much, just put some more someplace else and it'll look purposeful. You know, you make a mistake, repeat it.
We had this conversation with Izzy this morning.
Pardon?
We had this conversation with Izzy this morning. I can't talk very loud. When I start to talk louder, I get scratchy. You know?
Yeah. That was a good one. And again, we're not necessarily concerned with making this look perfect to its surroundings. We're just, that really straight line, I would like to kind of break it up. So I'm just going across it here horizontally to kind of just integrate it into the background there.
I think you're doing a real bang-up job.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Where my brown is, there it is. Make sure your pencil is very sharp, because, and see right now when I look at this, I'm not seeing it so much. And I'm just going to take that and kind of emphasize that. diagonal there a little bit. That's a little...
Susan says P works her magic with the pencils for a win.
This is where you've got to know your complementary colors, because that's how I'm creating that. And look at that. It's gone.
Oh, Anne said she needed this print correction lesson today. I mean, that's beautifully done. And look at that. Oh,
That's white.
love that.
Okay, I'm handing that across to the keeper over there. I don't know if I love this one. I think it's interesting, though.
It's kind of dark.
Kind of dark and kind of weird. Three little... I think they're bumblebees. They look... I don't know. They look kind of Lascaux cavey.
Yeah.
And then I think this one's just
I love that one.
absolutely wonderful. Even though I've got a little bit of an over,
I don't think it's a big deal.
it lets you know that it's a print.
Yeah. What is it if you want FP? Go to Home Goods.
I could come in and do that corner, but that would take me a long time, and I don't think it would probably be terribly interesting to y'all. Hopefully,
I'm going to hand these back to you before I put the tape on them. You will be signing them before I tape them. Had this discussion.
what I think about that.
Oh,
She's admonishing me because I hit my marker on the borders of the dead
I just
gum
thought
mat
that
a
was
couple of times.
unacceptable.
And if you got one of those, just know that I got in trouble for it. Yeah, these are all my favorite colors. The colors that you have are always your favorite colors.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm getting down to I don't even have it. I'm going to have to
Well,
get a plunger to get my...
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then I'll
that
have
would be
to-
cool. Putting a little extender.
They do have them. Little metal extenders.
Aw, Judy P. Look at her. She's been a member for 8 months. That's awesome. And she says, PM, my mixed media mentors.
Oh, bless you. Ooh, I like that. Ma. Alrighty. Next ones. Next batch.
Devin says yes. Hands up.
These have also never been in the shop because we didn't have mats.
Yeah.
So hopefully, and I'm looking on here, this is what we set down, and a lot of thought has gone into these. A lot of time. Okay, so we have the larger collages.
And I went ahead, so on that one,
That 11 by 14?
I went up to the 11 by 14 because I did not like
Oh,
it being just the
okay.
11 by 12. It was just too thin. So that's something to really, and it's nice because the mat board and more, they have a little thing that it shows you, which is so fantastic. And you can alter it. So you can even say, I want a standard size, and then I want the interior to be this, so it shows it to you. You can even upload your artwork. Now, that's a little bit of a tricky situation. Because remember, we even, when we were buying the mat for the print that Charmin ended up getting, the Roswell tomatoes, remember that? And I had to upload it, and I was like, well, that isn't working right.
You gotta be careful with those sticky edges.
Judy P, thank you. She gave us some super chat. She says, buy Izzy your own caddy. That kid has so many tubs, bins. I can't contain her.
She doesn't want any of those.
Colleen's chipping in too.
She only wants what we deem really good.
Yeah, she knows. She doesn't like the Sargent pencils. She knows that they're like, you know.
Well, you know, and granted, it doesn't take much to discover that. Now, is this the one that we were talking about?
I believe so.
Yeah, boy. That is right on the money, but look at that.
Y'all remember this one?
Actually, it goes. No, it goes that way.
Yeah, it goes that way.
That's right. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
I thought I signed it, but I guess I didn't. I don't think I could
We
decide.
were waiting.
I couldn't decide what side to do it on. Hey, and you even get it. If you don't like that side, you've got this side. It's a double jobber.
You didn't
Remember
like the
that
one.
was started out as a
Oh, Anne wants to know, where would you sign that one?
lower left corner.
In white.
Possibly. I might use black. I don't know. It just depends. All right, here we go. Now, I don't know if this is the...
Hi, Judy.
All right. Now, see, you've got lots of breathing space out here. And actually, I probably think...
I don't know if that's one of the ones that goes to.
It got what?
I don't know if that's one of the ones that goes to. I mean,
You
it
don't?
can be.
It can be.
I wish I would have known that, because I would have ordered more and gotten a better, deal on it. Oh, now she's just throwing in other things. No, I don't like that one with that. Doesn't leave, unless you're going to sign it on the artwork. Oh, thanks, Karma.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for the
that
super
won't
chat.
work for
Appreciate
them.
it.
Okay, I don't know that this is either.
She gets fired up about this. She says,
What?
I always bought decent art stuff for any grandchild showing the faintest interest. Well, see, but what part of the thing is, number one, she will abuse things. And so we want her to know that if she's getting the good stuff, she needs to treat it nice.
Yes. Now,
And if she didn't have the bad stuff, she wouldn't know how good the good stuff is.
okay, I think this is one of them. Oh, and look, I've already signed that.
Oh, Susan says she loves the one with the purple and blue and purple circles.
All right, that's wonderful.
Yeah. See, that one was meant for it.
Sometimes I sign wherever
I don't know that that's acceptable.
where it shows up sometimes.
I was yelled at once about all that signature business.
Yeah, she's a pain in the duty. I don't think this one.
No, because it's a wonky one, so it's going to be one of the ones down below that is a one-off. And they don't give you the discount on the entire order. It's multiples of the same cut.
Well, and that makes sense because they have to realign their machine every time they do something like
Yeah.
that. Okay, I don't know. Y'all are interested in the bat? Now, we didn't leave any space for that.
I don't think that, again, I don't think the bat was considered in this
You don't think
batch.
the bat was considered in the... Well, I don't think any of these are then. Oh, and hey, remember that, dude?
I just threw that in there because I found it.
Yeah, well, that
was a
definitely
collage.
that needs a mat. I don't any of these.
Are you sure?
No, none of these are going to go with the mats. So, we've got 3 mats,
I did add one extra.
4 mats here. Let's.
Oh, she's going to find some things. She's got the bins.
Oh.
Show everybody, yes, this is how I've tried to contain this one.
Okay, so this one says ready for mats.
How about that?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Like,
Yeah.
crisp. Oh, but the zoom, the auto zoom is beautiful. I'm so in love with this.
And then I've got this thing that says keepers. And sometimes it's really just because it's not that it's necessarily a stellar print or anything, but it reminds me of what I can do. And, sometimes I forget.
Yeah, those boxes are awesome.
And then,
Yes, Susan,
Oh!
these will be in the shop.
this was a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I don't like to put anything down on top of my
Yes.
mats.
Thank you, Darcy. That was a good call out.
Okay, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that, that. Okay, a bunch of these. And these are going to all, I don't know, maybe not.
Hey, you didn't pull all of those out of that pile because the bark one? There's
Yeah.
actually 2 because I found the original. and then the one that you pulled with the tissue paper that we glued down, which you should show.
I don't know why you're talking so softly.
I thought we discussed this.
I think it unplugged a little bit.
Well, good. When I talk louder, it hurts my throat.
Try to reach your lips.
I'm going to start lipping some things to you.
Hey, look at that. That is wonderful. And I can tell you right now, we don't have any mats for that. That's going to be a big mama.
Yeah.
That one also.
And then moving up to those bigger...
Okay, now this might work.
Yeah, you need to stick to the 9x12 prints.
Well, and see, that doesn't give me any room around the edges. This one's interesting. Oh, I like that. Needs some turquoise, though. I'm going to shove that back over here.
See? Do you see? These were keepers. These were ready for the job.
Well, sometimes you rush me. That needs some red. This needs to be glued down.
I love that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. What do y'all think?
The flies are not loved.
The flies are not loved?
Loved by many. We have a...
Raise your hand if you're a fly lover.
Raise your hand in the chat.
We need a little...
Flies on web.
We need a little...
That fits your...
emoji.
There's emojis.
It says, hey, yo, me. I'm raising my hand.
Or you can do the P thumbs up.
Just love that. And see all that nice space around the edge? Okay, well, I'll put this over yonder. I'm not hearing a lot of...
Diabelle says ick.
She said...
Fran's, she's asking a question. I don't know why she put the question mark. Violet's a thumbs up on the flies.
Oh, and see, look at that one works because I can get this bottom edge to sign.
Devin says, feared by many, adored by some. Yes. I love that one.
You love this one?
I love that one so much.
You want to keep this in the shop?
I would like to put that one in the shop. I think, even our fly lovers.
Okay, this needs some more red stuff on it. This needs something. Now, what about this one? Is this the one that you were talking about, Barky?
No, dude. All right, hold on. I gotta put my sucker down.
Oh, this is really nice. If you look at this from different angles, oh my gosh. That is absolutely stunning.
Here's the original.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's going to require a huge mat.
Is it? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's not going to...
These were the ones you did today. Oh, this is how things get curious.
Oh, that's nice. Well, how did I miss that?
I don't know. I don't know how you missed the other ones that should be in here, and I don't understand. That's really lovely too. We need some more small prints.
Let's see if this will work, because I like this a lot. Check it out, Fran.
Alright, well now I gotta get over there and handle the chat situation. I think this is one that was meant to go in one of those. We just decided with all the white space around it, that was a good thing.
One?
Yeah.
Well, I might change my mind.
Okay. Not a shocker.
Okay, this needs a bigger mat.
I don't know where those other ones went.
But
maybe.
that is such a good print because look at the coloration on it. All right, now this one, I wouldn't really mind doing this with it. And the reason is because I'm really not cutting off anything that is absolutely part of the mix here. And I think that this one really needs to go like this. This is the bottom, this is the top. Okay? That's just not going to work. I don't really know if I love that. I love this one. This one. Okay, oh, here we go. Now we're getting down to some that will work with the mats that we have.
Okay, you kind of...
Well, and again, even though I don't have white all the way around, I have enough down here. I'm just cutting off stuff that's already cut off anyway.
Okay, can you move your bigger prints over, or... Yeah, because you're losing your center.
I'm losing my center, so I need to be there.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to put these out. Some of these are dangerous. They've got that paste stuff on them that
It's a little scratchy.
gets you. Okay, now I don't know if those are going to stay up there though. But I can't make it flat.
The 5s are beautifully, delicately designed, but I am uncertain about them. That was her question. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes art should make you feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it should.
And at the very least, it's great conversation stuff. You know, like if you have people coming over your house, I used to love hanging up some of P's artwork around because people would ask about it.
Okay, that definitely needs a larger mat. Oh, I really love that. And I really love this one.
These are yours that you said you weren't going to. Now, here's the thing. Are you showing things you want?
I don't know.
All right.
I really love this one. Do you remember how this one was made?
I do. Are you asking me to tell you, or because you
I'm
wanna
asking
know?
for the general population out there.
Do you guys remember this one?
And if you wanted
Bye, Anthony.
a companion piece, look at how nicely these go together.
We do have the Venus flytraps, but yeah, Fran should do some funky plants. We also have some other plant things coming up, stencil-wise.
Okay, we don't have a mat for that yet. I'm liking this a lot.
I love that one. It's beautiful.
What are we hearing there? We'll put this one over into the maybe pile. Mariah, you moved these over. See, you're messing me up. We'll have to go through all those again. Okay, I really like this one. I really like that one. Really like that one. I really like that one. And we don't have a mat for that. One of the reasons that I kept these is because, you know, somebody was pulling or doing some kind of technique and getting all these different. And I'm like, well, you know, I can get that on the gel plate, y'all. And I think this one's wonderful. Look at that sheen.
Oh, Anne asked, and okay, this is a great question. And she says, opinion, please. Is it rude to send someone matted but not framed prints as a gift? I do not think so at all. I think that the person should be able to pick the frame that they want. Now, here's the thing. If you feel strongly about the
How
type
it
of
should be
framing,
framed.
you should buy the frame.
Or, at the very least, provide them with a little bit of information on what you feel this. Because something like this, I would go one way or another. I would go extremely ornate gold and nice and white. Or I would go very thin black. Either or.
You don't want a chunky black one. It would take over the artwork.
Yeah. The gold.
But the gold would enhance it because it brings you in.
Brings you in. That's my feeling about that. And I would part with this, although it is one of my very favorites.
That's
If someone
an old
is
one.
extremely interested in
I
that.
think. Isn't that an old one?
Hmm?
You know what? You should start, on all of these, you should start putting, like, the date on the back that it was.
Oh, this is one of my very
That's
first
what I thought.
prints. So that's like already 2 years old. I love this circle one because it's sort of, for whatever reason, it makes me think of Monk, M-U-N-C-H, that did the Scream. Mm-hmm. It's just like the Scream without the screamer.
Maybe it's like a close-up.
Okay, now this would probably work. I like it because, see, you have this here, where is the edge of the print.
I think we did that one on stream.
We did. We absolutely did.
Pretty proud of that, too. I love this one.
Yeah, I'm a little... I know it seems like it should go with that heavy part at the bottom, but I really like it with, like this. That's more like the sky horizon. It's not. It's like, because remember, this is the flowers. The, I call them lotus, Mariah. What do you call them?
Pansies.
Pansies. Really, it's a beautiful print. This is kind of ho-hum, but it's got some great sparkles. But talk about a print. This is the one with the hand-colored.
Yeah, we did.
Hand-colored fly.
We did
yeah.
that one on stream.
This is like a high dollar print. I'm not getting rid of this for anything less than, $200-300. Because it would never, you could never, ever, I should have it going this way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know what you're doing. It's wrong.
Replicate this would be almost
yeah,
impossible. And that's another determiner of price. If it's something that I can whip out, like these butterflies, I can do that fairly easily. And that, Mariah and I talked about it. I have a tiny little print that's about this big, and I wouldn't part with that at any more than $400. Why? There are things on there that I could never exactly replicate. And it's so funny because when we were going through the prints, remember the one that I found that somebody wanted, but it was too big to send in the envelope? And so I said, well, let me try and see if, I bet I pulled 15 prints. None of them even came close to what I had in the original, which the person actually requested. So we had to break down and just send her a special package with that one in it. But I'm putting this over there, and it's Flies and Venus. It's Fly and Venus Fly Trap. That's a good one.
I love that one. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. And Kathy.
Okay, this is just a fun little print made with my Frankenstencils.
I love that, and has some awesome ombre, not only with, metallics, but...
Yeah, look at that.
That would be very hard
to
replicate.
This is a double ombre.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that for a while. I might keep the flies for a while, too. Now, I like this one, too. I like this one, too. Oh, and I love the colors in this.
I want you guys to know that this is not what we had planned on doing. But then I also said that we might get to gel printing, but looking probably not like that because Pete loves looking at her prints.
Well, it's really nice to have somebody else to sit there with
she
you.
Loves, yes, she loves the
Mariah,
community.
she just wants results. Okay, where's this one go?
What was this one?
Which pile does this one go in? All right,
how in love
you've got a pile over here. I don't know what to do with this pile. Look at that. Isn't that just
I love that one.
Gorgeous.
Are you willing to put that in the shop?
Nah. Unless somebody wants to pay big bucks for that. I really like that because that's my Frankenstencils. Those are original stencils and original artwork. And I will part with this. I do love this. I love this a lot.
And there was a whole series of these, and they're all very cool.
I don't know that they're in here.
No,
the whole series.
Well, because...
Oh, this is the one I was keeping.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's why I'm saying,
there must be a reason.
Why are you going through this box? Because you're just showing people a bunch of things that you aren't ready to get rid of.
I'm whetting their appetite. Here is a portrait of a fly. And no, I am
not. Love this one. This one's awesome. It needs. I think he should go up though, because usually like
Yeah,
when you see.
we need to see the stuff out around the edge.
Now Charmin has the other one that was done in this series.
This?
With the tags. You did those in the same kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, this needs a bigger mat.
It does. She has the smaller one that we could actually.
All right, now again, this seems like really simple, straightforward. It's not. It's a lot of layers there that require.
Yeah, she loves this one. That one's not going anywhere.
No. Now I've got this one. I could part with this one, but I love this because it shows depth. You've got little bees in the background. You got this one coming in here. Can you see how they're flying around? And they're going over here to the honeycomb. Holy cow. Now come on. That's some excellent.
I chuckled when she's like, I'm keeping this one.
Those little bees.
See, I don't understand why. Like, see, I just want her to put the darn, yes, like that, and then just sign up in the artwork. Which is acceptable, but she doesn't find it.
Okay, that one needs a bigger mat. Oh, here's another fly portrait. Not quite as, blingy.
Well,
I don't really like.
That was part of that series.
Yeah, well, here's some more skull series.
Yeah.
This is a good one, too.
Love that.
It really, it really needs something done down here. And I think I was reluctant to do that because I didn't want to lose any of the delicate, lovely quality of the stuff above. So we'll just leave that alone for right now. Mariah needs to glue that down.
Lisa Vegas says, this is like when you go to your great aunt's house and the photo albums come out.
Hey, now these are some really good ones. I don't know that they're going, oh, now that one might work.
So what she likes to do is drop the...
Symmetry.
Right. She likes to drop the mat down. So there's
so that I can sign it right there.
Yeah, in the white area. I personally don't care for that. I would rather her sign up in the artwork and then have it. But she doesn't agree with that.
Sometimes
and she's the artist, so she gets to decide.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes I do. What? This is look at the gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that's
okay. We're not even going to talk about that anymore because that's not going into the shop.
Teasing people being unkind.
Here's another one of these. Now this is I wouldn't, but I like to keep this because this is
part of the story.
Part of the story. Yeah, this is part
and
of.
Here, this was so funny. So Devin says, Lisa, I don't know what that. Okay, the slideshow, and she can't remember who all the people are. You know, when you're sitting down. We've totally. Yeah, I don't know who that is anymore. I don't know.
I have some like that, and what's really sad. Oh, here's visiting bees.
That was a good one. Because that
visiting
was with
bees.
the packaging.
I'm not ready to. Why did we not put this? This needs to be measured and sold.
You have it in your, I want to keep that, I'm not ready to let it go. That's the box you're going through right now.
Well, I'm ready to let that go.
Oh, we'll see.
See,
this is why we revisit the boxes.
Why we revisit the boxes. See, I've already put 2 or 3 over there. I really like these little dudes. Now see? This bee's far away. These are coming in to visit. This one's kind of flying around and, you know, they're
communing.
Convoing.
Communing.
They're communicating. Bee style. I don't really know why this is in here. It's not something that's... But I think maybe it's part of another story. A lot of times that's... Oh, yeah. See, these have to be together. Look at that. Isn't that impressive? That needs a big... that needs a big mat. I don't think these are necessarily ones that I wanted to keep, Mariah, but these are all big.
Yes, that is true, too.
Big.
We need bigger, which also are a bit pricier.
Yeah, and it's going to cost you a little bit more to frame those boogers, too.
Yes.
Okay, now see, this would work.
But the other thing is, okay, we need to discuss this, but I have to tell you this, and Anne says, or they tell you long, convoluted stories, pause, and then says, oh, yeah, that wasn't them. Think about that. Yes, I think you are right, that this is the box that has the larger stuff that we've got to move
Some
up.
of which I'm ready to part with.
We've got to move up to the really bigger,
Yeah.
big
Big.
mats. One of the things that we're trying to do too is that, so what's cool about the Mat Board and More place is that, you can order online. They have the auto little thing that you can fill out.
See,
and
that needs bigger
it
mat,
tells you.
too.
But the thing is, you want to keep the outside mat size, the outside size, standard. Then that way you can save on framing. Because you could even go into the store, and if they have, you know, one of the great things to do is like go to, you know, the Home Goods, or you could probably even go to the dollar store. Who knows if they have some that
Go to the Salvation Army.
and see what they have that is already, you know, some framed artwork or whatever. But buy it for the frame.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
90% of the frames that I have come from Goodwill. Now see, that's not
You know,
I'm not feeling that that's crowded.
You know what the cool thing about this is that this is a piece that is actually done with that. And I am so sorry. I'm going to step away for a second. I got to use the restroom.
Oh. Oh, yes. See the background? Look. Oh, holy cow. I forgot all about that. Really honestly think this would benefit from another layer. Now that I look at it. That's the other thing. You know, I go back through these and I think, well, that was really good. And it was kind of precious, so I didn't want to chance that. But now that I'm a little more, I know what I'm doing, kind of thing, I'm willing to do that. I think this would be much more interesting with a layer of, say, yellow iron oxide over it. Let me get rid of that and put that over here. Now, what did I do? Did I keep those together? Dadgummit. What did I do with that? I want to keep these two together. And a lot of times I told Mariah we need to send, now I love this. And I really...
We need to send what? Okay, hold
Send the tissue paper with the print. I don't know, that's kind of boring. I think I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, we've got artwork everywhere. I mean, there are some walls that
What?
wouldn't be bad to have more, but let's see here.
Okay, I love this. And I even though, oh yeah. See, all of this, because this edge is really important. So that's definitely a candidate for over here. I'm going to put that in that pile. This, I want to see this around the edge. And I can't yet. So that needs a larger mat. I don't even have to put this one down. I can tell you this needs a larger mat.
You were so in love with that one.
And I don't know what happened with this.
No, not right.
It's a specialized size. I'll try the smaller ones. I'll put that over yonder.
Oh, and you were talking about like glazing over the one.
Uh-huh.
Well, remember I had done sprays with this one.
Yes. This needs a bigger mat. I love this one. I can tell you right now, that probably won't go into the shop.
I'll tell you what, that has a lot of tar gel. How shiny that booger is. I was in her tar gel face.
This is really nice.
Everything had tar gel in it.
Needs a bigger mat. This is a wall print with some more stuff put on top of it. That needs a bigger mat.
ones that we
Bigger
glued
mat.
down?
Bigger mat.
Where are the ones that we glued down? I thought I had them all there. You gotta hunt those boogers down, because those are some of the ones that go into the... Oh, but they came out separately.
I don't know. Oh, and see, I love this one. And I love this edge. And it has to have the edge. Boy, that's kind of boring. That needs to go back over there. All right. What I want on this, and I'm going to tell you right now, I want to be able to see white all the way around so you can see that mucky edge there. So that goes back there. We're almost through this business here. Again, mucky edge, mucky edge.
I love that one.
And I don't know what this is doing in here. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know what this is doing in here. That's a good one. It needs more. Oh, man. Remember that, dude?
Yeah. That one was pretty much all done on stream, too.
And I just love this because I think it looks like an old wall somewhere. I love this one. I like this a lot. It's got the fuzzy edges there. Which I think have been smashed down the other way. Isn't that interesting? I like this. It looks like a cave wall.
This one irritates me.
Love that.
We had disagreements about that one. I love that one.
Okay, well, I'm pulling this out because I don't know what it was doing in there anyway.
Yeah, sometimes some make it through other files.
But these are really swell, elegant little boxes. Now, these are pricey little dudes.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So I couldn't find any, you know, big tub ones that were also, you know, somewhat shallow. So these portfolio boxes are pretty cool, but they are a little pricey.
Want some of my whiskey?
Sure.
I just have a little dab left. You might have to go fetch some more. Well, what the heck? Oh, here it is. Well, there's less than a shot.
I think most of the alcohol had dissipated out of that.
Just love that. All right, these over here say ready for mats. This may be the pile that we're looking for, Mariah.
This is the box we were looking for. I still want to know what happened to the ones that we had glued down. And then I took them into the office because I was going to keep them with the other stuff. I could have sworn I slipped them in there.
You might go and try that box over there, next to the box of stuff.
Well, this is definitely one that well, you said you wanted to work on it more, of course, Jennifer.
Did we use all of the 5x7 mats?
No, I still have more of it.
Oh, yeah.
I think. You want me to go grab that box?
Probably going to bring that down like that. Even though we're missing out on a little on the... I love this. It says it is a print. And you will notice, remember I added this. Mariah fixed us one of the little stencil mats so that she took off the outer edge of that.
I still have that edge over here. It's driving me crazy.
What is it? Oh, yeah. This was removed because, see, it wasn't the, number one, it wasn't the right size. It also wasn't the right feel. So she did that for me, and then I came back in and touched up with a little gold on the edge there just to kind of, I don't know, bring it all together. Yeah, I like that. I'll put that over yonder. Is that my last? No, I still have one more. Matte. I don't know. We'll go back to those. Anyway, we've got a whole bunch here.
Hello, Joan. I'm going to go down there and look real quick.
Look for what?
Those ones that are supposed to be.
All together?
Well, and plus I wanted to show them. You know that I glued it down? Didn't you show it the other day, though?
Yeah, I did.
So they got to be up here. Dear Lord. Well, that's a whole other situation.
This needs a bigger mat.
Oh, here's that little humdinger that you were talking about.
Yes, that's one of them. Now I have another one that's almost exactly the same colors, but it's got a little bit of wonky or Ripley Railroad on it, remember? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's what I call a culmination print. It's where you have a whole bunch of other stuff on the plate that wasn't necessarily intended, and you just go in, and for that final pull, you get all of this mucky muck and everything else. That's a stellar little print. And anybody that, you know, knows anything about gel printing will be able to recognize that and say, wow, that is an... Now, you know, your average Joe on the street isn't going to know diddly squat about that sort of thing.
All right, so.
All right, that would be nice. See?
Hey.
You got nice breathing room.
Hi.
What?
Joan's here.
Who is?
Joan Marone. She received your card, loves it. Did you read my lips on that one?
Yeah. Oh, Christmas card.
Uh-huh. Eva Macy's here.
Oh. Did she receive her card?
I don't know. She probably didn't know she was getting one.
She did get one.
I know, but she didn't know.
Oh, okay. So she may not have received it yet. I can't remember.
Hi, Eva.
When things were sent. Okay, now that would work, and I don't mind that it doesn't have areas around there. It's got a nice little place. We have visiting flies deciding whether they're going to go over and
Get eaten.
Yeah, whose turn it is.
What happened to Frank?
Oh my God, that's just
Last time we saw him, he was over there.
Okay. All right, here we have a whole bunch of little ones, or, you know, medium-sized ones. And here we have a really nice wall print. I wouldn't mind doing that. I think that's nice.
I love that.
I think this one's great.
It's like a rusted out 10.
But I almost think this would be great with another layer of Nicolaiso Gold.
What do you guys think?
Of course, you do that and you're going to green up that.
Yeah.
Now, I think I'll just leave it alone for a while. I like this little dude. There's some nice sparkly stuff going on there.
Oh, she did receive it.
And this is kind of nice, and I don't know that this needs breathing room. It's got breathing room here.
You're willing to sign it? I don't particularly love that one. I don't hate it, but I don't, like, it doesn't make me go, ooh, that's cool. That's cool.
That needs more.
Yeah.
It's a bigger. I like this one too. It needs bigger. Well, I don't know. Look at that.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know that it needs breathing room. What do you think? I mean, you're going to lose your breathing room down there anyway.
I think we need to glue it down so I can actually get it in the mat with a biggity boo. That's awesome. Oh, look, Fran. Those are her little kind of smart making stencil thing. I should put that in the shop. I don't have that in the shop for you.
And again, I really see that edge, how important that edge is. And this edge, look at that mucky muck there. This has to have a bigger, and I think it's the same with this.
That might even, is that some stencil butter? No, maybe.
What?
Is that stencil butter?
It's either stencil butter or the other stuff we have in the tube.
Yeah.
I just think it needs an edge because of this corner here. I like this one, and it has two. Now, I don't know. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? But it chops it off there.
Well, it's a laser print. You could probably get another pull off of that.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just love this. Needs a bigger. But look at those little pieces that are left out there.
See, I think these are about the time you realized that you needed bigger paper.
Absolutely.
By the way, did you see that awesome focusing? Makes my heart sing.
Now, I think that, again, this is one that you really wouldn't need that outside showing. That it almost is better not to have the outside showing because it's such, it pulls your eye away.
That does something.
So that is, yeah, that's a good one.
That one's pretty.
Oh, yes.
That needs a special situation. Oh, I think the reason that the edges are cut off is that was meant to be, or it was during the time of the flag book.
Of the what?
Flag book. Those were some possibilities for the flag book.
Yep, because I was going for some Mardi Gras colors there. And you can see that really obnoxious green that I've gone over again.
See, that's what I find really, dang it. What I find really cool about a lot of these prints is that they have corresponding projects. So it's not like they're just kind of by themselves. They were during sort of this stage of something. And so there's connection to other pieces. I think that's cool.
I love this because, and I think it doesn't need the outside edge. There's not anything actually terribly spectacular.
Oh, Carla says she would love to have some of these prints on fabric. I've looked into that spoonflower thing. Or I think there's some other, you know, where you have it printed onto stuff.
I think that's nice just like it is. I don't think you need to. Sometimes you don't need the edge.
We're having turkey soup.
Oh, we are. Look at this. Okay. This does not need the edge, although I love the edge, and I would probably...
I think it needs, like, show it all off.
You think it needs...
the edge and everything.
Well, except for this down here.
Really?
See, I don't, that bothers me. I love everything else here.
Well, then what you should do is flip it around. See if it works.
Well, it is, yeah. So that I can put that in at the top. I have space on this side, and down at the bottom.
You could, yeah. Even.
So I'd have 3 sides showing.
Yeah.
I agree. I love that. I like this one a lot.
I love that one. Okay. That one would be cool on fabric.
Like this one. Oh, I really do like this one. It's kind of has that bit of ambiguity because it's like this really modern pink over here, and then you have this stuff over here that looks like it's from ancient, Rome in a bathhouse. Like that. I think it needs some edge showing. I like this a lot. Okay, I'm putting that one.
Plus, it would be really sweet with that other one. The other little grass one. They had a trio.
Yeah. I love this. I think it's very, it's very modern, very clean.
I love it. That makes me happy. That's a winner.
Yeah, the mat's perfect for that.
Yeah.
I'm putting that over yonder. We'll go through those and really decide which ones we want to.
Yeah.
I like that.
The other cool thing about, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of going on and on about the
I don't know that I love that.
Is that, you know, once you've placed an order, you can reorder those same sizes. So I found that very helpful. And you could alter it. So I was like, okay, well, I knew that I ordered this before, but now I need either a bigger opening or I'm going to go in more, which is what I did with the little ones.
Yeah. I think what needs to happen on this, Mariah, is I think you need to put this onto another piece of paper so that we have some edge all the way around it. And maybe even before you glue it down to take and do a bit of, what you call that, bevel the edge, or, you know, that.
Oh.
You know, so it kind of goes with this.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting that over here, so you need to work on that.
Thank you, Liz. We're running my iPhone as P's top cam. And then the top cam that we did have is what's on P. I'm very pleased with the camera setup today. Plus, the sun is actually out, which is also very helpful.
Here's the Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts.
I'm just going through here and picking out ones that I think we could use the bigger mat. I've kept this for a long time because we didn't have the right mat. Some more in here that we need to mount. This box of, like this one right here on rice paper.
We can glue that one down.
I don't know that it's all that special, but
I like it.
I do like it.
Love
like
that.
That's not going to work with that.
No, you need a smaller one with the, or a smaller opening.
Yes. Ooh, now see, that might be nice.
There's a lot of butterfly prints. I did put some more in the shop. I still have about 10 more plus whatever we do today to get into the shop. Love that one.
I don't know if the opening's big enough. Oh, look, and here's some more flies.
Flies and butterflies. We've got
flies and butterflies. Flies and butterflies. Oh, that's a good one. Check that dude out. Oh, and I like this one a lot, but it's going to need a much bigger mat. There's a portrait of our...
Oh, Liz made a good... she pointed out that now that your eyes are better, you're probably getting better color, and it looks different.
Yeah, absolutely. To look at that, I want to look at this one. This one's got some good stuff on it. Good stuff.
Oh, Joan says, I meant you could submit your artwork to the design department. If they like your work, they audition it, and if you're lucky, you get a series of fabrics and that quilters would love. We would love that. That'd be pretty cool. I have to look into that. If anybody knows anything, send me information so I don't have to Google on my own. I love that one.
And here I even wrote on it.
I know.
Put wavy windows over as a ghost print. Oh, I put wavy windows over as a ghost print.
So that one was in multiple streams. Because you did many layers to that. Hey, Deb. I know Darcy's doing
and
such
see,
a
this
good
is another
job.
one, Mariah, that I think, I don't know if that will work. I'm just pulling them out of here.
This,
These are all smallers, but we need to go through here because there's a lot of different sizes within the smaller.
yeah.
I think I've pulled out most of the ones that might work. Is this messing us up now?
I think you're all right. I mean,
Am I still sort of centered? All right, let's just try these out.
I did back the camera up because I knew that it was going to be a crisper image anyway. So you should be getting more than what we usually have, too.
I think that's nice. I like it.
I like that one a lot. It's got kind of a weird crinkly skin look, and hopefully that doesn't put anybody off. But I think that that's what's cool about it. That last one. You know, it's like if you printed your skin.
Oh yes, I see what you're saying. This crinkly.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. It might be from this tissue paper that I pulled
I
off.
think so.
That's
It's
funny.
like alien skin.
Okay, now I think
the
this is.
tattoo.
I think this is a stunning,
Yeah.
stunning print, just like that. Okay, putting that over there. Let's check out the butterflies. I don't know if this butterfly is just a bit anemic, but still at the same time, it's very subtle, very soft.
I don't know.
Eh. Maybe it needs a big old black butterfly on it. Put it over yonder. Or purple. Purple's always good. Well, for those of you that are fond of magenta,
I like this one. This is when we were working out some of the registration. I think you kind of gave up and it went backwards. And
just decided to, if it needed that kind of specialized work, I like this one too. I think it's a nice,
I love that one.
beautiful, mucky muck, and I like the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are with our girls.
See, that's quite lovely.
I just think it reminds me of an old print from, the 40s.
Yeah.
Like the Gibson girls. Kind of that feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one, Mariah, I don't know that it's, I think it needs to be matted to another piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. So it has a big frame on it like
Yes,
that?
so that it can, because look how beautiful that is.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, I don't
What
know.
I could do is trim it all the way around pretty close.
And then put
center
it on.
up.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just going to look a little weird like, wow.
Yeah, it's going to be off.
Yeah. You were very proud of yourself on these little sunbursty centers.
Yeah, I was. This was when I first started doing, the painting on the, but this was actually with paint. Yeah, I think that.
Bye, Trish. Thanks for hanging.
And I might be really sorry that I wrote on this, but I guess it's just some more.
You want that part of the artwork?
Yeah. I think that's nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, you got 20 minutes.
Good heavens, are you kidding me?
See, I
I'm
swear,
going to put all
is
this
like-
stuff away and do a little gel printing.
Well, then you need to snap two there, Pookie Poo.
Snap two. Oh, look at that. Now.
Yes. Put that in the shop. I love that. That one's really nice, too.
I think this one's a good one, too. I love it.
So this is a good size mat
It is.
for these.
It really is, because it gives them enough space. Now, I would say you could make your interior ever so slightly smaller for these, which are,
Yeah.
and I seem to have a lot of those.
Yeah. And we really need to separate these out in the ones that are all exactly the same.
Yep, because see, then we get into this here,
This business. Mm-hmm.
and it's Although, I could make this work.
Hey, Sharon.
Because
thanks
I've
for
got
popping in.
enough, it's catching enough of the edge of the plate there that I think that's interesting. What do you?
Lisa Mingus says it takes time to stroll down memory lane.
Yeah, well, we ain't running, we're walking. And we're taking time to smell a few of the roses along the way.
Man, making friends.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I don't know.
Now, see, I think I could make that work, and I would feel good about that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm putting that over there.
Well, shoot, if I would have known, I would have ordered more of these because again, I get, you get that price break.
Yeah.
Thump you on your head. But I'm glad we're doing this here.
Now, these
Yes,
all
Carrie.
need bigger.
They need to be broken down into size of the paper sheet and then what she printed on it. Because then you can go, all right, well, I have, 5 of these. And then...
I really honestly think we need more of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
The ones that I went through.
I wish you would just almost only, not only, but if we had more of the little ones, because I think the price point on them is a fair thing.
Yes.
It's also something that is more intimate. I love a little print because, you put it in a hallway.
And people can actually get right up close and
experience it. And then finding big places to hang big pieces is always tricky. And then a lot of times what you want to do is if you want a good gallery kind of situation, you want to cluster those up. Well, you got to then balance out. I mean, I can't tell you how many times we have redone the gallery wall. I'll post a picture if you guys are interested in, like, our living room. It's sort of clean because we had, Thanksgiving, so this is the time. The couch doesn't look like a fort.
Or it doesn't look like it's been bombed by pillows.
Bombed by pillows. We have the tree up. It's very festive. So, yes, that would, because balancing that stuff out is kind of tricky. Like, you don't hang a big piece on top of multiple, or if you want to do that, you can. Piece a bit against it on top of a bunch of little ones. You put the little ones on top of the big one.
Well, here's the thing.
Or to the side.
What I remember, and I don't know where this information came from, it said that you hang a small, and I'm talking about singular, a small piece under a large piece, it makes you focus on the small piece. I don't know. Okay, I'm putting these back in here, and I have put them with this paper around it so we'll know.
Hi, Heather.
So we don't have to read. But the bottom part of this hasn't been gone through.
Okay.
But it says ready for maths.
That was the bin to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
And I did. Now, I don't know that I have another one over here, Mariah. What do those say? Prince?
You've got Printovers, volume 1 and 2.
Okay, I don't need to look at those right now.
No.
But now what do those say?
Collage papers.
And brayer-offs. Alright, so the only one that possibly I might need to look through is the one that's over there.
No.
No, I don't need to.
No.
Well, I think we've gone through everything unless you want me to go through the bottom.
Well, you got 15 minutes. Do you want to print something or no?
No, I can't. I mean, I've got empty plates. Yeah, I can put down
You've
some.
got some stuff on some of those. That need
But
to
now
be.
we need to go ahead and get all of this out of here so we don't accidentally,
Yeah, just like that.
inadvertently, or here, these need to go back into that ready for printing. Because these are the smaller ones again.
Well, that you just did.
Yeah, that I just did. Oh, yeah, I've got some stuff over here that I might like to.
Yeah, I think some of that is Darcy's music. And then these are new, if you want to show them, because we didn't show them in the stream.
All right, here's Naughty Elves.
Which some of you guys have already ordered. Which is fantastic, I think.
I think this just cracks me up. This reminds me of Izzy. You know, before she whacked her hair off, we've got pictures of it. She used to have long pigtails, and we'd put them here. But I mean, you know, her hair would
It was so long.
all the way down, middle of her back, and
well, if you want to get to printing, I think you just show this one. This is a large set. It includes the little foot.
Does it include
Tread.
everything that's down here?
Everything that's down here, plus the strip of the, you know, tread walking snow thing. The two smaller sets don't.
The smaller ones,
But they have the stockings.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get one stocking or you get stockings and elves.
Yeah.
I mean, elves?
Elves. Yeah. Crackers? Elves?
Elves, crackers, nuts. Anyone?
Juice? I get some juice.
Okay, I really want to use these.
I'll do it.
On the little.
Yeah, do it.
All right. You know, I just think that these are so cool. Now, do I need to show these others up here? Or I already did?
Those were, remember I came and got them back.
Oh! So there isn't anything up there
No.
that is...
Well, I mean, there's things up there.
Well, I know, but
Nothing we want to talk
there's
about.
no reason to be rude. Okay. Let me grab my...
The other day she told me, what was she saying about how, she's like, you know, this is me, I want to choose and I want to do this. And I said, yeah, to a certain extent, but until you start, you know, unless you get a job or even start living in your own room, then I get to decide a few more things. Going around about the hair.
Yes. About what?
About her hair.
Oh, yeah. She's been rude about my hair.
Who? What?
You need to cut your hair. It's getting out of hand or some kind of stuff you said to me. And I'm like, well.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you told me
Oh,
that.
yes, I did.
My hair.
I was talking about Izzy.
Hair needs cutting.
God.
And what did she say to me the other day? She's such a little poop.
You need to turn your plate. This needs to be landscape, lady. You got elves floating and farting out stockings.
Well. Huh.
Miriam, so each set has 3 elves. And 3 stockings. The large set's the one that comes with the strip.
Join
That was good, Darcy.
that. Now see, it's kind of like the bees. The stocking at the top.
I don't.
It's far away.
I don't think there's a little hat in between the legs. That's not gonna necessary.
Doesn't fit any other way, Mariah.
Go for it.
Just the way it's got to be. Okay. What do we want on color here? Let's do a purple. Ah.
Is Pete? Oh, maybe.
What? Ow.
That's karma.
I always like to brayer.
Sometimes it hurts.
I like brayering horizontally.
There, is that better? I changed up the cameras. If you notice, the top cam is way more crisp. And the auto.
How crisp it is.
How crisp it is. And the auto focus.
Can you holler is somebody downstairs available to put the meat in so it can be heating up? I made homemade turkey soup, y'all.
Just did. Yes, I can make that happen. One moment.
Careful with that kind of stuff. You'll be mussing up the edge of your...
So what do you want him to do? Put in the meat?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's already on low, so I think it'll be fine. Remember, all different ways, because we want to get the turquoise, the purple down into the spaces there. Oh, this brayer's kind of grabbing. I don't know what the deal is.
Is that the super clean one?
Well, relatively clean.
You're just not used to that.
That's true. All right, what did I do with? There it is. Look at those little elves.
Joyful and triumphant. I want you to, well, you aren't going to be able to pull it anyway, but because you have some instruments over there on the plate.
I do. Do you want me to address those?
Well, I mean, you can show them.
Well, I think they've already seen them. I've got to get down a pull layer. And remember, once we start this process, you've got to continue with, what are you laughing about?
Carla, she says, my phone has serious lag time. Reading Darcy's closed captions makes her sound psychic.
Quite what?
Psychic.
Oh. That's us.
Well, that's Darcy. This is a girl that knows things.
And we were talking about, Anne posted that thing in Makers about aphasia. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Where people have trouble finding the word.
Oh, I have that all the time.
I have trouble finding words a lot.
I have the picture of it in my head. Like, I really do. Like, in fact, I have to, if you see me sometimes, I'm sitting there kind of, because I'm pulling
She's
up.
not having a stroke. It's just
I'm
a little
pulling,
brain fart.
I'm buffering.
She's buffering.
I'm buffering. I have the picture, and then, so I've got the picture part is going, hey, come on, word part. Help me out.
Oh, see, that's going to be lovely. Don't leave that down too long. You'll be pulling up your dead gum snizzle. Okay, that's how you get that beautiful effect right there.
Boy, you did that in 2 pulls.
I did.
It used to take
that
you,
was the third.
Yeah, it used to take you a lot more than that.
Yeah, to get a lot of stuff going on there. All right, now we don't want to pull up too much more of our purple. Let's add something else. Let's add a dark green. I've never used this green in my life that I know. This is emerald green. And I hope we don't have the situation we had the other day with all that runny juicy. Oh, it's a little bit.
It's an old one.
Snail poop. Oh, golden goodie. Get us a little Christmas spirit going here.
Okay. That justifies the green.
Pardon?
That justifies the green.
We'll pull it with some tissue paper. I know, but it's going to be absolutely stunning with magenta. When I put the magenta down. Ah, yes. Perfect.
Oh, Devin has, oh, hold on. Because, oh. Never mind. She retracted her. Brayer off looks fantastic. I have the sucker thing stuck in my goodness.
Look at that. Getting some very nice roady, grungy stuff on there. All right, now let's go back to our yellow. Let's try some nickel azo.
So, Devin rewrote it. She says, I have a Fantasia. I think, so she can't picture things in her mind. Yeah.
This is almost my signature color right here.
Just look at that brayer paper. If P was brayer paper.
Yeah, I know, I like it. I'm just not sure it's quite ready to retire. Yes.
I wish you'd lay them out like that.
What?
I think they would have fit, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, Mariah. You don't always have to do exactly the same thing every time. I haven't used this one in a while.
They got a trinket on it.
No, they're not partial. Nothing that, you know, is circular in nature.
Has anyone posted the white challenge from Paula? From Paula? She's only using whites and possibly mixed in with coppers or silvers.
I don't know. I told you I haven't been on any social media lately. Right now I'm retiring that.
I feel like that too, Diane. Definitely.
Got that much paint down, you can just slap it around like that.
They are naughty elves after all.
Yes. They're being admonished. Alright, where's my... Yeah. Alright, now this... Oh.
Oh. Hello there. And no, we haven't squished the trinkets yet. But I do want to do that. Maybe we do a little short. That'll be fun.
Smashing trinkets?
Smashing trinkets.
Now that turquoise, I think it was, I don't know, I'll look here in a minute. Phthalo with the quinacridone crimson creates this really deep, plummy, kind of weird, because it's picking up both and your eyes are seeing both. That plummy color plus that, I don't know, I just think it's really
Your elves went dark.
cool looking. And almost it's like, okay,
It's very menacing.
what do I see? What am I seeing there? What's there? What's really there? Okay, let's do another little. I think we're almost getting to the point where, oh yeah, see, we've got some good leakage. Leakage. So not all leakage is good. This is leakage. It's good. What were you chuckling about?
Well, poor Heather came in a little later. She says, I wonder why things are being repeated. Darcy is doing the closed captioning for the chat because it doesn't happen in the live stream. So she's very graciously.
Yes.
And I feel like I gotta send her some things to say thank you.
I had a teacher that when we were doing the play in high school, I wasn't an act. I just helped with the scenery. That was mostly what I liked to do anyway.
Yeah, she's going dark.
I can't memorize anything. So she would say, make yourself useful, not decorative. She was Mrs. Stark, I can remember. Boy, was she ever a good English teacher, though. She is the one that, you know, taught me enough about Latin to know that, well, practically everything we say has origins there.
Lucky there. Your next one will be better.
Antique elves. Isn't that wonderful?
Rusty elves.
With their little halo.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got a bubble.
All right, you know what we haven't used today? Y'all are falling down on me. We haven't used. Mariah hasn't said gold once. Okay, this has got to be a first. She has not said gold one single time. So we're going to give her some gold.
Oh, thanks for hanging, Carrie. Yes, hope to see you on Tuesday. He says, thank you both for your dedication.
Aww. You're very welcome. Wow, did you see that bubble? It's huge. Like Izzy. JJ, look at this bubble. You know, she's so
every 5 seconds.
So excited.
Look at this bubble. Look at this bubble. I'm like, okay. Like.
Gotta go fast, remember? Fast, fast, fast. Fast, fast. I think this is going to be a good one. I'm using my last piece of paper.
See, Susan says the Mariah isn't feeling well.
She isn't. She's not rising to the... She's not taking my bait well. Well, we've all been sleeping crappy.
How about that?
Nice definition. All right, now let's do one more, and I'm gonna have to use fat paper.
Well,
That's
we're already
all right.
over time.
One more. I promise this is it.
Ready to go eat some soup and not talk.
Oh mercy, things falling over here. Imagine that. All right, we're gonna use some of this squishy purple, but I'm going to use quite a bit of it, so it's going to leave some you know, that kind of thing. Hopefully getting some crazing, maybe. I don't know. I just know that it kind of streaks out on you a little bit.
Yeah, but you still got enough paint down there. I don't think it's going to do that.
I hope. Okay, boy, that's going to be right up to the edge.
Oh, well, I won't get a map. That is something non-existent around here. Unless somebody takes...
And this is probably going to be the best print I've pulled all day. Yeah, it really, yeah, it's not anything to write home about. Okay,
I did fatten the little lines up on these. This is kind of a beta version.
Oh, this is not the one they're going to get?
Well, it's pretty much. I just did adjust a few little lines here and there.
Look how nice and crisp those little legs are.
Carla's enjoying the roll-off. Oh, there's no time off around here.
Okay, there we go. Wait for that to dry. Maybe pull it with
Dun dun dun.
fern.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. I like that idea. I'm gonna hold you to that one.
well, I don't know if we did everything that I planned on doing today.
Mm-hmm.
Never do.
Well,
But
it was a pretty
anyway.
good stream, nonetheless. Sorry.
I
that
hope
we
you
weren't-
enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed, you know, my thinking process, Mariah's thinking process here, and how that's we have to do it together.
Yeah, she won't do the
I
the
won't
matting.
I won't do it by myself because I need her input to help either validate my choice. I like her to do that, but she doesn't always do that, or to give me an option and tell me why.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just the best of all possible world. And here I am gooping at my nice little clean surface here with little
Thank you all for joining
naughty
us.
elves.
Those of you that are coming in, this is the end of the stream. Thank you very much for popping in. If you'd like to watch the replay, that is always available. Please join our 5,000 subscriber giveaway by leaving a comment. Tell us a timestamp of something that you enjoyed, maybe a particular print, or one that you're like, oh, you should have matted that one. That would be nice.
Yeah. And that would be a really great thing to do.
That would. Join us over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That is where you will see many of these lovely folks. All of that information, links and such, are down below in the little area. There's a Show Me More kind of gray box. That, you know, that's the description. And if you hit Show Me More, there's lots of links and things, papers and all the, you know, much more information than you probably realize. Otherwise, we will see you on Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.